Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it, but before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So, this open frame inverter generator has been a bit of a journey from box to backyard power. The first unit showed up with a punctured carton and a dented frame, which I could kind of live with, but the frame was bent near the wheel axle and the axle tracked off center. I juggled it back into place with a few wooden shims and a bottle jack, which felt like an improvised repair, leaving only a dent and some scuffs. Final assembly was straightforward, just attaching the axle's wheels, feet, and the ground terminal wire to the battery using the included tools and manual. Not ideal packaging for a 147-pound shipper, but I pressed on. After the break-in period, the story got a little more interesting. With no load, the engine hummed along. Then when I asked for more power, pulling a well pump or miter saw it, coughed and died a bit, while it ran fine for the fridge, lights, TV, and ceiling fans. WEN support told me the carburetor stepper motor might be the culprit, and that's where things got complicated. The return process dragged through Amazon's rules about oil and gas, and I ended up dealing with WEN directly. The first unit was replaced after a back and forth that highlighted some inefficiencies in the support flow, but in the end, I got a new unit that arrived with only minor cosmetic packaging damage and a few oil residue marks. Nothing major. With the replacement, the performance shifted noticeably. After the engine break-in, the generator powered a fairly demanding setup: a fridge, well pump, 3 ceiling fans, a blender, kitchen lights, and an air fryer, all at once via a Reliance transfer switch. The response to low demand was immediate, which was a big win. The unit is loud, about 82 decibels at 20 feet, which is noticeable but not shocking if you're on a job site or camping out during a power outage. The noise level doesn't derail its usefulness, especially once the eco mode is engaged, which trims the RPM for lighter loads and helps with fuel economy. Weight-wise, this generator isn't a garage door opener. It sits around 67 pounds, which is heavy but manageable with the optional wheels and handle. Having those wheels makes a big difference when moving it around, especially since it's a real 13 horsepower, 420cc engine. A full tank, roughly 4.2 gallons, could push 7 hours plus under lighter loads, which is perfectly reasonable for weekend outages or a big project weekend. A few quirks to note: the oil fill orientation is awkward, and the dipstick isn't the friendliest to read, which can lead to small spills if you're not careful. The oil type I used was 530 synthetic, and I did a careful break-in with a couple of space heaters, a box fan, and an electric charcoal starter to seat the rings properly. The unit's USB ports and 2 standard outlets are nice touches, though I didn't rely on more than a couple of cords at a time. As of November 2024, WEN packaging problems seem to have improved, and my replacement unit arrived undamaged. If you're weighing this generator against the price and features, you'll appreciate the solid power delivery, easy starting, and the overall value. Just go in expecting a bit of noise and a few shipping quirks along the way. That's it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.